What is your idea of a perfect home? Dream home. Where would it be? How it would look? When do you think you would have such a home?
Everybody has some concept in his mind of an ideal home. I have also thought of a perfect home many times. Presently, I live in a village. My house is very big and has many rooms and open space in the front and back. But, for every small requirement, we have to rush to the village. I would like to have a house in the suburbs of my hometown. There I would get the best of both worlds. I would be near the facilities of the city as well as be able to enjoy the calm and peaceful atmosphere of the village. I would not like to live in a big house. Big houses are difficult to maintain. My house would have 3 bedrooms, a lobby, a kitchen, a small lawn in the front and a kitchen garden in the backyard. I'm very fond of gardening. I would grow coriander, mint, aubergine, okra, tomatoes, green chili and some other seasonal vegetables. I would use only organic fertilizers, such as homemade compost from the kitchen waste. I would not use any insecticides and pesticides. All the rooms of my house would be well lit and airy. The bathrooms and kitchen would have the latest fittings. I would have solar panels set up on the terrace to harness solar energy. I would like to welcome and entertain friends and relatives in my house. I would keep it spick and span. I hope to live in such a house one day. For those who live in cities, everybody has some concept in his mind of an ideal home. I have also thought of a perfect home many times. Presently, I live in a city. My house is not very big, but has 3 bedrooms and some open space in the front and back. But, it is a very noisy and congested area. I would like to have a house in the suburbs of my hometown. Follow-ups questions.
Do most Indian people live in an apartment or house?
I think it depends on the region they are living in. In most of the big cities, like the metropolitan cities, people live in apartments, as there is a scarcity of land in such places, and to accommodate the ever-increasing population, there are more and more apartment buildings being built. However, in the small cities, towns and the countryside, we can find people mostly living in houses, rather than apartments.
Do young people in your country like to live with their parents or by themselves?
In my country, young people like to live with their parents, unless they have to move to another city or country, for higher education, or for better career prospects. It's a part of the Indian culture for children to live with their parents.
Do Indian people like to rent a place to live?
No, Indian people do not like to rent a place to live. I think it's the dream of almost every Indian to own his/her own house.
Would you live in a foreign country in the future?
Yes, definitely. I would like to live in a foreign country in the future. I plan to pursue my education abroad. I think there are better education facilities and better job opportunities in developed countries.
How is modern home design in your country different to that of the past?
The modern home design is very different to that of the past in my country. The material being used now in the construction of houses is much advanced, like weatherproof paints, insulated walls, soundproof windows, etc. The design of the modern houses is according to the space available. There is better utilization of space in the modern home designs. The homes in the past used to be more spacious and not equipped to handle the latest electronic gadgets and equipment, like washing machine, microwave, dishwashers and so on.
In your country, what type of home do most people live in?
India is a vast and diverse country. People live in different types of houses, depending on the region and the climate in that region. For example, in the eastern parts of India, houses made from bamboo are very common. In regions where there is snowfall, sloped houses are common. In plain areas, people design their houses as per the area and space available.
Do people prefer to live in modern homes or the older style homes, for example, from 50 years ago?
People prefer to live in modern homes rather than older style homes, because modern homes are better equipped to handle the latest electronic gadgets and technology. Also, the material used to build modern homes is better, for instance, weatherproof paints, earthquake-proof design, etc. The modern homes are planned better to utilize the space properly.
How are modern homes different to older homes?
Modern homes are quite different from the older homes, in terms of the design, material used and the structure of the building. Older homes were more spacious, with proper ventilation. Modern homes are designed to properly utilize the space, due to the shortage of land these days. These days, people employ interior designers and architects to plan and decorate their homes. Older homes may not be equipped to handle the latest electronic gadgets and appliances.